So I've been off the grid for like 4 days, like a week. As the title may suggest, I've been off the grid for a week, and all things considered, it's surprisingly easy to be off the grid when you have exam week breathing down your neck. Well, my exams have been over. They're not really exams, they were kind of pseudo exams. It's something between test and exams. It's not that special. So yeah, I just got back from my monthly exams, which aren't monthly. Like we get like 3 throughout the year, and I tell you, wait a minute. I guess they are monthly if we have exams. If we have normal exams, because we get like 6 months or 8 months. No, I think it's not monthly because I guess we get 8 months of educational. Our educational year lasts like 8 months, and then the next educational year starts with a few breaks in between. So yeah, I was in the middle of our second, officially the second monthly test, but the first one never happened. So I guess this was the first monthly test. So yeah, all the videos you have probably not watched because, of course, you haven't. Well, they were pre-prepared at the start of these monthly tests, like 2 days before, like 3 days before the first monthly test. I finished producing all the videos that were being pushed for like 5 days, 5 to 6 days, and yeah, I've been on the grind for all of them because I don't know why. I guess it's because like it's the timing of this. We have like 7 subjects, and there were 2 subjects a day for every day for like 4 days, which is kind of brutal, but it's not brutal because it wasn't hard at all. It was brutal because I was kind of like very tired towards the end. Like I'm very tired right now because I've recorded this like a few hours after I've gotten home. So I am tired even now, and I'm not going to sleep in the middle of the day because it ruins my nighttime sleep. Boo hoo. But yeah, I ain't gonna sleep in the middle of the day. So yeah, I've been off the grid completely, not completely, well, somewhat off the grid. So everything that has been happening for the last 4 days, 5 days, 6 days actually, I've not really kept up with, not at all. But I don't think much has happened. I mean, this could age very poorly. Who knows? Maybe something horrific just happened. Who knows? But as far as I'm concerned, nothing happened in the past 6 days because I was kind of keeping my finger on the pulse, the internet happenings, and I started listening to music, and well, got into a particular genre of music, which is a great thing. I tell you, I feel great that I'm actually listening to music. That never used to happen. I'm really happy that is kind of happening. But yeah, and you may notice that the audio quality has changed because I've changed mic, but I don't think this will be a permanent change. So yeah, as far as I know, nothing happened in the past 6 days. So I don't think nothing of remark has happened. I've been brainstorming ideas for other videos because of course I was. You gotta keep yourself away from the boredom, and I was brainstorming it before I would sleep, so I just got horrible sleep. Like I I guess I was going to make this a separate video, but it's kind of related. So I have a very horrible schedule because I have to study. So my routine is that I would sleep at 9 o'clock. Well, sleeping part isn't. It was very flexible. I have started sleeping at 9 o'clock, but used to sleep like 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It was bad. And I am waking up at 6 o'clock, and with my previous timing that would never happen. Like if I was sleeping at 12 o'clock or 11, even 11 o'clock, and would wake up at 6, I would be dead. I would be more of a zombie than a real zombie. I would be somewhere else, bro. I would be seeing the other side, like the glimpses of light that come from the other side. I would be peeking over to the other side. But I tell you, but yeah, I've been very tired since, well, basically grinding. Like I would come home because it was like 4 days. Basically, it was not that much time, and most of the exams didn't take that long. But one or two that did take a long time to get ready for. I would come home at 1 o'clock, sit my ass down, crack a book open, crack two books open because, well, as I said, there were two exams back to back in the same day. So I would crack two books open and start reading them, and that's all. I would read the chapter that is included in the exam, and that's it. I'm just gonna then plop the book down and go off and just go to sleep. The longest time that I spended during this period was that I was from 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock, where I just sat my ass down. Not even 2 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock. I sat my ass down and started reading. And 8 hours of reading is does stuff to the person's brain. And the funniest part was that I wasn't even done by 8 o'clock, so I had to ask another person to read me the final chapter because I was not ready to read another chapter worth of well reading because I'm not that good at reading. I mean, I watch animes and dubs, so you could probably guess by the fact that I do that I'm not really that fast of a reader. So yeah, it took me 8 hours to read 8 units. No more, 7 units plus one plus like 30 minutes of listening to somebody else read the final unit because I was pooped by then. I was like, just for God's sake, and just add, I'm tired, let me rest. I was just not in, no, it just wasn't gonna happen. And the funniest thing about it is that the final chapter that remained was in my native language, and the native language is slow. Well, I'm slow at reading it, so it was taking forever, like 2 hours per chapter. And yeah, the first half of it went like it went in a jiffy, but the next two chapters, three chapters were slow. So I just kind of just sat there on my ass and just kept reading. And after that, I was dead tired, so I slept like a log. And even after the next morning, I was still tired after I came back home. Not, well, not during the exam. D- I was pretty good at the pretty energized at the exam, but suddenly it was like when you drink a bit of coffee and suddenly your just energy just drops. That happened to me, but I was just instantly became very sleepy. Maybe it's because I drink tea every day, but I don't think it is that. But anyways, I just kind of dropped and was sleepy and came home and went to sleep. Big mistake, I tell you. If you have, just don't sleep in the day. At the day, at least for me, I just can't sleep during the day. Because if I do sleep during the day, I will not sleep at night. It was bad. Like I tried to sleep, and it took me like I went to bed at 9 and slept at 11 or 10 to 11 o'clock, and then woke up at 1 o'clock because had to go and take a shit, and went to the bathroom, and then went to sleep around 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock, because I just insomnia hit me. Like I just couldn't sleep because I had slept before, and I knew if I didn't sleep, I would feel horrible next day, and I would repeat this cycle that would snowball into me just having a miserable day. And that wasn't gonna happen, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to sleep right now, and tried my hardest. I was literally counting sheeps. Like how you, like, very cartoonishly counting sheeps in my brain. And it didn't work somehow. Who would have guessed that counting sheep wouldn't let you go to sleep. So yeah, that didn't work. Like then I twisted around, turned around, tumbled in my bed a bit, and then eventually found a comfortable position to finally sleep. Not even once. I found two comfortable positions, but in the first one I couldn't sleep, so I had to change my position to the second one, and then I got actual rest. And the weirdest part of it was I was fully energized in the morning. I was like, "What the fuck? How did this happen? How am I this energized?" I woke up at 6 even before the alarm started ringing. So I was like, "Yep, it's a new day, new me, and time to go rock and roll." And I just even now I don't get how I was that energized, but eventually the energy, well, the energy spike just dropped. So I kind of crashed out. I crashed out. I was just very sleepy, and I knew I was so sleepy that I really wanted to go to sleep, but I knew that if I did that, it will eventually snowball into me having a really horrible day in the future. So I just didn't, and I'm going to sleep now today at like 9 o'clock, and I hopefully sleep till 12 because, well, I have nothing to do tomorrow, and might as well sleep for over like 12 hours. Yeah, I kind of every so often sleep for like 12 hours. It just happens. One of my favorite tasks in life is sleeping. I know, I'm a no life. But hey, that's about it for me. Good day.